What's up, guys? How's it going? I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded at all, let alone a Bed Wars video. And there are a few reasons for that, which I will explain later for anyone who actually cares, but for now, excuse you, I'm doing my intro. For now, I have to talk about something that's just much cooler and so much more important. I've never been much of a podcast guy. Except Star Talk. That's the only podcast I've really ever listened to. Shout out Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's my favorite subscriber. And this wasn't like, I didn't make a New Year's resolution to listen to more podcasts. Like, first of all, that's lame. Second of all, there's just way too many podcasts on this earth as is. I don't want to be a contributor. I don't want to be another reason somebody's like, "Oh, we should start a podcast." But basically, to explain what even happened here to begin with, I need to explain another story. For the last few weeks, maybe months, I've been doing this thing called Michael Monday. Where I listen to Michael Jackson songs on Monday. Yeah, that's it. It's not really, a whole big deal. Why do I do it? Why do I do anything? Because it's kind of funny. I get that it's not extremely funny, but neither am I. And you're still here, so haha. This morning I was walking in the cold. I had gloves on, and yeah, I didn't want to grab my phone and try and use it with the gloves. They make those gloves with the little like finger things, but it's still, it's not perfect. It doesn't. Okay, I'm stupid. It's not perfect. It doesn't work great. Um, so I didn't want to like grab my phone or try and use it with the gloves on. So I just did like the boomer thing, and I was like, "Hey Siri, put on Michael Monday." And that's a simple enough request. Surely Siri can play. Excuse me. Surely Siri can play the playlist from my Spotify library. It's right there. She's played all my playlists a million times before. So I'm expecting, Michael Jackson to come on any minute, start dancing to Thriller, 8 in the morning, whatever. When all of a sudden I just hear British guys in my ears, and I'm just like, I don't know if you know this, but Michael Jackson is definitely not British. He's not anything anymore, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't British. Anyway, like, normally anyone would probably immediately turn it off, and I would too, but it was chilly. I still didn't want to grab my phone. And like, boy am I glad I listened. Hold on. Let me like, wow. I deserve that. It turns out Michael Mondays was like the podcast. It was the name of the podcast run by two British guys. It was like one of those 2 million podcasts that was formed during COVID by like two guys in their basements. No offense, Joe and Frank from the Basement Yard. Love you guys. Once again, I've never actually watched the podcast, but everyone's seen those two on TikTok, right? Oh yeah, TikTok was banned. I'm actually one of those people who deleted the app and they can't download it anymore. I don't miss it, but like I was kind of sad when I realized, it's always nice to have the option. I go back and forth on what brain rot I want to use for the day. TikTok, it's like, I really hate, here's the part I hate about short form content the most, because there's a lot of reasons for a lot of people to hate it. I hate watching like 2 minutes of a TV show clip or movie, which I think a lot of people actually like. I can't stand that. I actually would go to great lengths to like block accounts who posted it and like stuff like that. I cannot stand that stuff. I don't like watching movies in general, but like you start watching one and then 2 hours of your life are just gone in an instant. You wake up, it's horrible. I hate that. I despise it. It's just like the worst form of content. There's no merit to it. You lose yourself. So I don't even remember how I got on this topic. Anyway, fucking the Michael Mondays. It has like, I've never heard of it before. I'm sure you haven't too, because I was the first person to rate it ever, which was pretty cool, honestly. But once again, why the hell did Siri pull this? How could she possibly think that that's what I was talking about? Hey Siri, play this random podcast no one's ever heard of before. Um, anyway, what's special about Michael Mondays is not that it's two British guys who stole my idea to call something Michael Mondays. It's the fact that there's 2 episodes. They only ever made 2 episodes with a combined runtime of 67 minutes. One of those is like an 11-minute introduction where there's only one guy. Like the second guy just appears in the next update, but it's just one guy. And I was just like, wow, I've really discovered something here, you know? And I just listened to it. I don't want to spoil it because I'm sure everyone is going to stream Michael Mondays immediately after this, cuz you should. That's what you should do. It's the right thing to do. It's genuinely funny. It's so funny. Oh my god. It's like just 2 dudes very clearly talking about random stuff, which is like a description of 90% of podcasts. Like, man, they just spend 20 minutes talking about how the pyramids were mid. Like they just could have done better. You know, like it's like sure it was cool and all, but like look at buildings now. You know, it's it's like so dumb, but it's very clearly just like them talking about it. It's not like scripted because they get off topic so fast and they're British, which just makes it like so. That is an invis guy. That is an invis guy. I saw you. I saw. Please don't kill me. Fucking. I died. How did I die? Also, you know, I don't care. There's just a moment in the podcast where the one guy who I assumed was Michael, it's not super clear. There was an introduction, like I said, but that's a whole separate episode. I didn't have time for that. I got randomly introduced to this and I listened to it all in one sitting. But anyway, this guy, he's just talking about how one day he was drunk driving and he hit like he drove right into a fence. And they don't explain like how that was handled like afterwards at all or if he was okay. Dude just like straight up admitted to breaking the law on a podcast. I'm not super familiar with British laws, you know, but I imagine drunk driving is probably a no-no there too. Come to think of it, maybe that's why there was only ever one episode of Michael Mondays. Michael's in jail, dude. He's a convicted felon. He's locked up in the dungeon. I like the royal prison. I'm not 100% sure if that's what happens either. Do they have jails in Britain? Bro, Michael's in the stocks right now. He's got his hands up. I'm like, I gotta get back to my podcast, my loyal viewers and listeners. Please. Oh, actually, no. He would be more like, I gotta get back in my podcast. They don't sound like that. But, you know, the majority of British people do. Okay, so that was lag. The last segment of the podcast is them talking about the cultural phenomenon that is steamed hams, which might have been relevant at the time. I'm not entirely sure when steamed hams became like a meme. Michael Mondays was uploaded in 2021. I thought that it was older than that, steamed hams, but I don't know. Wow. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so they're talking about steamed hams, and they talk about the speed in which this scene right here.
Ooh. Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
They talk about the speed at which Principal Skinner goes to get the hamburgers, which it's not even shown. Like it's a jump cut, but they're just talking about how he's so fast. Could Seymour Skinner, which actually no, they're very specific. They say Principal Skinner every time. Principal Skinner every time. They are very clear that they are talking about Principal Skinner, not some other Skinner. Principal Skinner. And they're just like, could he theoretically outrun the Flash? And the thing is, they establish very quickly, like a minute into this conversation, that the answer is no. But they still decide to talk about it for the next, 15 minutes. It was fantastic. It was the greatest intellectual conversation I've heard in my entire life. It was beautiful. Truly. Best hour of my life. I highly recommend. Link in description. You can all go watch Michael Mondays. Today's video is sponsored by the Michael Mondays podcast. Now that I'm done talking about the greatest podcast that's ever been written, I can start talking about, what's been going on Flimsylad wise, why I haven't uploaded in the last millennia. You may have noticed there's a bit of a continuity error when it comes to my level, my Bed Wars level. The last time I uploaded, I was pretty close to gold prestige, and now Um, oh, he was smart. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I don't deserve to be in gold prestige. But anyway, I did make it there. Here's proof. Almost immediately afterwards, where I hit that landmark that I was so proud of, my account got hacked. And like several emails to Microsoft later, the account is suspended, so the guy's not using it anymore, but neither am I. Luckily, I was able to get my username back, so that's great. I don't have to switch to something stupid. Can you imagine? Oh my god, the discrepancies. I'd have to like, imagine somebody clicks on one of my videos and they're just like, oh, Flimsylad, and then they look at the channel and it's not that anymore. Who wants that? That's like if Dream changed his name to Nightmare, everyone would be like, what is this cornball doing? Oh my god. Anyway, fucking, I don't even know. Obviously, this was like super sad, like 7 years of Bed Wars progress down the drain, Skyblock progress down the drain. The saddest part of all was my build battle, my build battle wins and my expert tag. It's all gone. That's the worst part. So, Hypixel, if you're listening, please give me my build battle wins back, man. I worked hard for those. You know how many of the same Squidward build I had to build, man? I had to make that same painting of Squidward so many times. Please, hours of my life have gone in. Give me my stuff back. I actually did email Hypixel about that, and they said no. It was very quick. But maybe they do. They make exceptions for famous people. Guys, get this video to 1 million likes so that I can get my Hypixel stats back quickly. Time's running out. I mean, it was just kind of devastating. It was a really tough time. I wanted to upload over spring break. Go, 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 go. Please break, please break. Yeah, that guy threw. He totally could have stopped me. Never mind. I am gold prestige just on the inside. Trust. I gotta get back to my base. This red guy's gonna cuck me. Anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to upload over winter break. Just didn't really work out. I spent a lot of time working on some projects though. I've been recording a challenge run of Sonic Adventure 2. So I've never played the game. This is like spoilers. So if you're really excited for this project, skip ahead. But I'm goated. Anyway, as I was talking about, I've never played Sonic Adventure 2 before. I was just like, I started playing it. I was like, oh, I can record it, whatever. Maybe I'll use this footage, maybe I won't. And then like, it was extremely difficult. And I was recording with my friends. They were watching me play, whatever. That's part of it. It was just so hard. And I was like, there's no way this game is this difficult. This game for the Sega Dreamcast is this hard. And then we looked at like the time clock. It's running at like 3 times speed. So naturally, I decided to play the whole game like that. The reason why it was happening like that is explained in the video. Um, that probably won't come out for another couple months because it's just hours of footage because I'm bad. That guy left the game. I did not have to fireball. But yeah, I'm excited about that. That one was a lot of fun. Is a lot of fun. I'm not actually done yet. I got like the last level to do. I'm thinking about doing a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. I've done tons of Nuzlocke. I Nuzlocks. I've done tons of Nuzlocks. But I really want to record one and upload it. I'm looking for a way to do a randomizer, but I'm not 100% sure how it works. Especially because I'm playing the game totally legally, so I might just do it like without the randomizer because I'm just dying to start that video. I'm really excited about it. I want to do it. It's also something that, I can record the gameplay on the go and then kind of talk over it, which is something I've never really done before. Anyway, I slipped. I was holding the shift key. I slipped. You might be noticing that I'm falling into the void a lot. If I kept that in the video, it's because I've switched to 1.8 and the crouching is different and I'm also bad. It's mostly that last part. As I was saying, Yeah, I just really want to start that video. I could just like talk over it. I could record. I could be in the library of college. You know, I could just be in my college library between class, record the gym battle, and then talk about it later. It'd be great. It'd be such a great video. Um, I just think it'd be a lot of fun. I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, I'm also thinking about doing more videos just like these, where I play Bed Wars and talk about stuff. And I think it could be good, you know, talk about life. I definitely want to talk about college and how that's going so far, and you know, I just think that'd be a lot of fun to just like start doing it really casually. You know, not too much editing goes into this. You know, it's just I gotta edit out me doing stupid stuff and the gaps in my speech. Oh crap! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! No! Anyways, that was all I really wanted to talk about. Stay tuned for those projects that I was talking about. I really hope that you guys stick around, that all of you that subscribe for Valorant stuff are still around. I'll probably go back to that at some point. If there's anything you guys want to see that you think could be silly or funny, let me know. Yeah, that's kind of it. Subscribe to Flimsylad. Woohoo, subscribe. Totally. I'm so good. Everyone loves me. Oh my god.